Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? You know, I've been telling you, I've been pretty optimistic that this fight will come to fruition ever since Ryan Garcia beat Javier Fortuna. Now, despite the fact that Ryan Garcia definitely contradicted himself a couple times in his post-fight interview about fighting Gervonta Tank Davis, I still felt that this fight is going to happen. For one reason is because Ryan Garcia, his stock has really took a dive. A lot of fans turned their backs on Ryan Garcia when Ryan started talking about the whole anxiety, pulling out, crying wolf, calling out fighters and not taking the fight. All of those things destroyed his reputation. And this is the reason why I believe now Ryan Garcia, he needs this Gervonta fight way more than Gervonta needs the Ryan Garcia fight. Because when it comes to Ryan Garcia, no one is even taking him serious anymore. If Ryan is not fighting against Devin Haney for Undisputed, and he's not fighting against Gervonta Tank Davis, he continues to fight the Javier Fortunas, people will lose more and more respect for Ryan Garcia. I already told you guys what Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. said about him. They tried to get him to watch the fight, the Ryan Garcia fight, and Chavez said, "I don't watch bullshit." And that was after Ryan called up Chavez on the phone while Ryan was in the dressing room getting ready for the Fortuna fight. He called up Chavez, tried to get words of encouragement. Chavez was asked later if he watched the Ryan Garcia fight. He said no, because I don't watch bullshit. And this is the biggest idol when it comes to Mexican boxers. The biggest idol you have. This is what Chavez is saying to a fighter that looks up to him. Ryan Garcia is getting zero respect from his peers, from the ones he looks up to. And the only way he's going to get that respect is if he takes on a dangerous, very dangerous opponent, which will most likely be Gervonta Tank Davis. So, you know, Steven Espinoza, he actually reported some bad news a couple days ago where he said this fight is going to be too difficult to make and we don't want to work with DAZN. It's just going to be way too much, problems. He said this kind of fight is not even worth, doing a dual type of promotion with DAZN and Showtime. So when he said all of that, it sounded like the fight wasn't happening at all. Now, a couple days later, Steven Espinoza, he releases some information saying that the Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis fight is officially in negotiations. And that is definitely a good sign. Showtime Steven Espinoza has revealed that discussions are now underway to potentially make Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia next. He said that they are still very early in that process and admitted that there are significant obstacles. Well, guys, it's better to know that there are obstacles because they're negotiating, as opposed to not hearing anything about negotiations and just hearing Ryan Garcia going back and forth with whoever. I can't say going back and forth with Gervonta because Gervonta is ignoring him right now. But this report is really promising. I mean, once again, we heard Steven Espinoza a couple days ago talk about how hard it is to make this fight. But when Steve was saying things like this, he was speaking from his own personal perspective, from Showtime's perspective. So what that means is, what happens if Gervonta walks up to Steven Espinoza and he says, "I want this fight next. I don't care about the beef you guys have with DAZN and how hard it is to make it, just make the fight because that's the only fight I want." I wonder what they will say if Gervonta does something like that, because clearly Gervonta right now, this is the fight that he actually wants. He's pushing for it. He was pushing for it before Ryan Garcia beat Fortuna, and he's pushing for it now. So with that being said, the most important thing is they are in negotiations. It took years to hear that word negotiations when it comes to these two fighters. So let's just hope that it goes down. It would be a really, really nice year to top it off with a fight like this. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
You 5'5", you don't need a ladder to hit me. You're gonna need a Stairmaster. Boy, you won't be able to touch me. You ain't never fought a 135 in your life. Just different. Just, I don't care what you say. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Boy, I don't care. You too ugly to be all fucking kids. And that's from Muhammad Ali. Boy, I'm pretty. You ain't never seen nothing like me. I promise you. You gonna go down. You see me with the bow tie, man. 2 rounds is all gonna take. You can talk to Mike. Have a good time with Mike.
Yeah, this shit, man.
This shit, man. On me. Oh, don't worry. You can, hey, yeah, hit me with that shot. You're gonna need a Stairmaster, boy.
Yes.
Hey, keyword. Keyword. Would've. If.
Can your next fight be with this nigga, man? What the nigga, we on worldwide television. Can you fight this nigga talking mad shit, man?
Let's go! Let's go! Hey, sign in 1,000. Hey, look at me. I'm dancing. I'm happy. Look at I'm dancing bachata on you. I'm dancing bachata. Hey! Hey! I'm happy. Let's go. Let's get it on, baby. Let's get it on.
Tank, man, you gotta do something, man. You gotta let him talk the next fight. You let this nigga talk this shit. Look at him, Tank.
Woo! Let's go, Tank. Let's go. Bang, there he goes. He's out.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodekey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
My name is Chris, and I'm all the way here from Anchorage, Alaska at Scalp Carolinas, and I'm here for my second treatment of SMP. Well, I was sitting at home one day and going over my Facebook page, and they have different, like advertisements popping up, and I saw one for SMP. And I saw some pictures of some guys, before and after, and I was looking at that, and it caught my attention. So I Googled it. SMP, nothing showed up in my area. So, I did a little more research, and all of a sudden, Scalp Carolinas popped up in the web browser. So I started watching his videos and seeing all the reaction from all the other people. We talked on the phone, we made appointments and everything. I sent him pictures, and he looked at them, and I was like, can you fix this? And, he pretty much said, no problem. My first session, he made me feel extremely comfortable. It was almost like I was talking to family. He started, and during the whole treatment, we talked and, about our families and our life, and, and things that he does and things that I do. And before I know it, the first session was over. When you see someone doing something that they love, as much as I see Enoch Glover love what he does, it shows in his work. I wouldn't point anyone in any other direction but here to North Carolina, Scalp Carolinas, to get this done.